Jim, what's your name, title?
CEO and founder of Prime Ammunition.
So, Prime Ammo, been around for how many years?
Just about 4 total and in operation 3.
Okay. I've followed the progress of the company. I believe in the product. It's been great. Something strange happened. What happened to Prime? Where did it go?
It's pretty simple. First of all, we're still here. However, RUAG Ammo Tech is trying to get out of the contract that they have with us. And they've taken all the ammunition that they're supposed to give us in the contract. That's the whole thing that happened with Tennessee. First we moved it there. We were going to sell out of Tennessee. That was our moving sale. And then they shut that off. And then they had us place an order with them for the 6 Creedmoor and the 6 SOM. They took 100% prepayment and they refused to deliver it. And then finally, they're suing us in an attempt to just crush us and put us out of business. So that's what happened to Prime.
Who is RUAG? What do they have to do with this?
So RUAG's our sole supplier. And the RUAG is a Swiss-German acronym for Military Industrial Holding Group. And it's owned by the Swiss government. And RUAG has 5 divisions, one of which is RUAG Ammo Tech, and that's our supplier.
And is it RUAG Ammo Tech that's suing you? Is it a different part of the company? Who is actually filing suit against you?
Yeah, there's 2 components to RUAG Ammo Tech. There's a European division entity and an American division, North America, and both of them are suing us.
How long has this been going on, this kind of situation that you're in right now? When did it start?
So we struck a new deal, an addendum to our supply agreement in January at SHOT Show of 2018 with their new CEO. And then we started to operate under that agreement. We made interest payment, FET payments, and everyone was under agreement that we were operating under that new addendum. And so then about halfway through the year that broke down, and they just decided we're not doing this anymore. We're going to go back to the way it was, which we supplied them with about $5.8 million of cash over a short period of time. We paid our bills on time. And then on November 19th, they sued us in Delaware Superior Court. We did order our ammunition, the new 6mm Creedmoor and the 6.5 SOM that George Gartner's group, GA Precision, had developed exclusively for us. Let's see, it would be August 21st, they sent us the demand letter to 100% prepay it. And then we had less than 24 hours to send that wire, which we did the next day on the 22nd of August. They were supposed to deliver it by the end of October. It got produced pretty quickly, and then they just held on to it in Sweden. And it's actually on its way here right now. It should be here, from what we've been told, any time now. But they won't give it to us, and they're holding it, which has tied up all of our operating capital.
So the 6.5 SOM exists in the 6 Creedmoor.
Yes.
We just can't get to it.
Yeah, it's a little maddening, but yeah, it's both been produced, and it's on a ship on its way here right now. And I don't really know where it's going to go or what they're going to do with it, other than they're not allowing us to have access to it, even though we 100% prepaid it.
So Jim, why do you think this is happening?
Well, I'd have to go back to May of 2018 to the NRA show when I had dinner with Paul Eric Toivo, the number 2 guy at RUAG Ammo Tech. And he was very direct with me and said at dinner, it doesn't make a lot of sense for us to continue to support you because you're making it a lot more expensive for us to buy you, which looks like we're eventually going to have to do because of the success you've had. And nobody expected, including me, the level of success that Prime had coming out of the gate. And when he told me that, I was, pretty concerned. And I said, well, let's try to put something together then. Do you want to buy us? Do you want to license us? Do you want to work closer together? What do you want to do? And he considered all those things. But we really got caught up on, as every single company does when they're in this situation, it seems like, valuation. And so when we told them what we raised money at and what our other investors had invested at, they just completely said, no, we don't agree with that. Most of the value you have is because of us, and we just won't pay it. And that's looking back at it now, that's when a lot of the negotiations really started to break down, and it's really unfortunate because I think Prime could really, really continue to help what they're trying to accomplish in the United States.